time to listen to my concerns today. I was able to attend a meeting of stakeholders on these issues yesterday hosted by Mayor Hales, thank you, and feel like there's some great momentum that has come from the reaction from the community that enough is enough and it's time for some long-term solutions. I've had a sharp increase in complaints from my employees and my customers about not feeling safe and being harassed or threatened while trying to enjoy the councle waterfront park along with the North Park bluffs. And so that is one of the reasons that I'm here to talk to you today. I'm heavily involved in my community through participating in the community association, and as an entrepreneur that started his business in 2008, I like to tackle challenges. But I decided to come and speak with you today after I was attacked outside my business. On June 20th, I exited my business to find that someone had broken into my car across the street and was actively trying to steal it. I had already approached the vehicle when I realized there was someone in there, and they reacted by pulling out a knife and exiting the car trying to stab me. I was able to defend myself with an empty 5-gallon Colgan water jug, the only thing that I had in my hand at the time, besides my phone, in which I was frantically calling 911 for help. The police responded quickly, and it took 4 hours to subdue the individual who was fighting to escape. Later, we found that they were high on meth and heroin. You may have seen the article in the Oregonian. I'd like to point out that our community is dealing with 2 different population groups, at least 2, and I believe we also talked about this yesterday, and that the community is becoming more and more aware. On one hand, there are Oregon residents who have housing needs because they struggle with unemployment, low income, mental health needs, and/or addiction issues. And on the other hand, we have traveling gangs of individuals who we usually might refer to as service resistant. It is this second group that I'd like to focus on today. The problem lies with behaviors, persons choosing to commit crime instead of focusing on specific populations. It's not illegal to be homeless, and I am a homeless rights advocate, but committing crimes is what is illegal, and I think that is what we should enforce. And so you can see on the handout, I'm advocating for increased foot patrol in Old Town Chinatown, more consistent enforcement of existing laws regarding camping, school zone drug use, etc. Reaching out to other cities, such as Salt Lake City, that has put together some great plans and has had really effective outcomes from their housing the homeless with long-term housing. More aggressive officer recruitment, and also creating an urgent plan and solution for indoor housing.
Thank you. Thanks very much. We appreciate your advocacy and your volunteering in the community, and we're also really glad you're okay. That was a scary moment, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you, and have a good day.
Okay, 992, please.
Request of Trina Sutton to address council regarding the homeless transitional camp.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Trina Sutton. I've spoken before this council before, and 2 of you on the panel right now. I came here to talk about a proposed transitional area called My Backyard. That's the name we chose for it. But it was, I had a really unique experience last night. I went to Gresham City Council. They finally figured out they have homeless in Gresham. So it was packed. We had 150 people there, standing room only. And I am not going to embellish this one little bit. It's on record. Police, everybody, presidents of neighborhood associations, faith-based community, civic organizations, private citizens, every single person that stood up and talked said the only viable answer right now is to put in more transitional areas. Now, these are not overnighters. These are people who would go and be in a safe place and transition into permanent housing, get back into the community. My people in the central southeast, which is off of 82nd, that is what they want. We cannot confuse, which I applaud the gentleman over here, criminality with homelessness. They're not synonymous. The homeless people that I represent do not want the criminals there anymore. Sometimes their lives involve criminal activities such as drug use. So what I'm saying is we need to be progressive here, and I want to really applaud Mayor Hales over this declaration of an emergency for homeless. That is very progressive. Something else Mayor Hills did, he went out with a couple of my friends that are park rangers and visited my people over there. And I knew he was going, but I chose to not go out there. David asked me to, one of the park rangers. And I said, no, I don't want to influence. You need to go out, and I want him to see what I see every single day. I need to put many people into areas. I have so many allies. This is not a Trina Sutton project. I don't bring my board in because they work during the day. I have to have something during the week. There is a piece of property on 105th and Foster. Now, a police officer brought this to my attention. He also brought it to my attention that his brother up in Washington has shipping containers that he's willing to donate. Those are $2,000 a piece to get here, and he already renovated shipping containers for the U.S. Marshal Service. We can put people into these transitional camps, give them safety that are drug and alcohol free, 24-hour security, just like Light to Dream 2, and give them a real shot at succeeding in life. Because they're not safe out there either. I don't know anyone here has been aware of it. We had a predator over there who sexually assaulted a 66-year-old man. U.S. Marshals were looking for him, Clackamas Sheriff's Office, Portland Police. Transit cops got him, but you know how they got him? Because homeless people provided the intel to get him. They don't want the drug dealers out there. They don't want any of these people out there. People have got to stop confusing criminals with homeless. They are not the same.
Thank you
Thank
very much.